Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I will be sharing these 3 kits that I received from ResinCrete. They all are so amazing. So let's start. So I have shown you the first kit that I'm going to open. So in that kit you receive 2 bags of casting powder, and the good thing about here is that they tell you how much water you need for this bag. So this is such an good help. Then you receive these 2 cups, and then these are hanging cords for the decorations. And then I will be showing you the molds. So these are the molds, and these are such a beautiful molds. They are of different sizes, and you get roses, snowdrop, and then some daisies, and I believe I don't know the other one, but they all are amazing. So this all comes in the kit, and you get a mixing palette for your paint, acrylics, and your brushes. Perfect for a gift. And as spring is approaching, this is such a lovely kit to create beautiful decorations, and you can see everything is explained in detail. You get a leaflet, how much amount of water and powder you want, so it's really handy. So on to the next kit. This is the second kit, and you can see how cute these angels are, and then all of them are really cute. I'm going to open it. So it is actually ResinCrete Angels kit. So let's open it. So these kits are small, but small, and they are good for kids, for grown up, because they have everything explained and a complete kit for any crafter. So you get 2 molds in the kit, and then the casting powder, and again they have explained that how much water you need for this casting powder. This is such a good thing they have done, because often I get some questions that how much water is needed for the powder. So this is a good step. And then again you get 2 cups, and then your acrylic paints, brushes, and your mixing spoon. And here is the palette, and again a leaflet for all the details. Everything is mentioned here, and plus there are color mixing ideas also. Working time, demold time, everything is explained. And this is the third kit by ResinCrete, and this is such a cute I'm seeing these cute humans. I think they remind me of sort of a Tim Burton or Alaika, if you know the Coraline and the other movies by them. I really love them. They are reminding me of those. The faces are like that. So yeah, in the kit we get the casting powder again, and again it's explained that how much water you need for this casting powder. And you get your cups, your acrylics, your brushes, and let's see the molds. So you get a set of 6 molds. So these are all the molds, and then the extra thing that you get is that these can be turned into magnets. So you have your 6 magnets. So this is something really unique. You can turn them into magnets. So they are not 6, actually they are a lot. And then the mixing palette, and then the leaflet. So all kits are complete with everything in them. So whatever kit you decide to buy for yourself or as a gift, it's a win-win situation. You get everything in the kit. So let's start. I will be using all of these kits, and I will be selecting some of the molds. So first of all, I need a large container because I'm going to mix one time my casting powder. So these are the molds that I have selected from the human I'm calling them human, but they are really cute. The frames are so detailed outside these pictures. They remind of sometime. One of them is reminding me of Mona Lisa. I will be telling you which one I'm thinking about that. And out of the beautiful spring molds, the flowers, I selected the daisy, and then I selected snowdrops because I really love them. They have something magical about them. And these are the snowdrops. And then from my third kit, I will be selecting a big angel. I will be making a bigger one. So I will be creating something you will see as we go. So I'm just removing the mold out of the bag. So these molds are quite flexible. So it will be easy to demold what I can see from them. So I'm going to use 2 packets. So usually when you're mixing a casting powder for the beginners, I recommend that you add your water first and then you add the casting powder. Yeah, I am doing the way, but it's recommended that you add water first and then the casting powder, so it's really easy to mix. So now I have to mix really well in order to get no lumps. So both of my packets are into the container, and now I will be adding the recommended amount of water into this container here. So here is the water. I'm adding it to the casting powder. And after that, I will be mixing it. So after mixing, I will be start pouring. So first of all, I will be pouring into the large mold, the angel mold with bunny ears. So here we go. So I was thinking that this will need a lot of casting powder, but to my surprise, it do fills up really quickly. So I'm just adding it, and now halfway, and now I'm just pressing the mold so that it reaches all the corner, because there are many little details and I want this to reach everywhere. So that's why I'm doing this. Just be sure that you have to dab it. Although this is really a thin sort of liquid, but still I need to, you can see there is a little bit of lump that came in. So yeah, you need to be careful for when you're mixing. I could have edited that out, but I want to show you that things happen when I'm working as well. So I'm just pressing that lump and mixing it again inside, and now I will be pouring it. So this is filled now, and I will be now filling up the other two molds. So you can see that these are really delicate molds. So I will be pouring a little bit into the flower section, both of them, and then I will be dabbing them again. It's really necessary because there are so tiny details in that flowers, and I'm pouring in the frames also because I'm going to dab them collectively, and then I will be filling them up. One of them got filled, but it's fine. So you can see that I'm doing that so that it reaches all the details inside the flower. Because when I'm going to fill them up, then it will be getting difficult to do the dabbing by the way I was doing that. And then I will be filling up other molds, and I can see that I have still some leftover, so I might going to take out another mold. So from the spring collection, I took out another one, and I'm filling this up. These are the roses. So again, I'm just filling up the flower pot, and then I'm going to do a little bit of dab, dab, dab. And after that, I will be filling this up. And now it's perfectly all done. I have used all of my casting powder, and I'm happy about that. And I will leave this to cure for around 1 hour. The reason is that the detailing is really small, and I really don't want to break anything, so that's why I'm giving it a little bit of extra time. Otherwise it's 30 minutes if you're making something really simple, but all of these are really unique and delicate, so I'm going to give them an hour. So I'll meet you after 1 hour. So now it's basically more than an hour because I was stuck in some work, so I had to do it later. So now I'm going to demold all of these. The molds are really flexible. That is the reason that it's really easy to work, and demolding is really easy, and you can see the beautiful details of this beautiful. This one looks like a Mona Lisa to me. And now the second one. Still, I'm really afraid to demold these because the details are really tiny. And this is the second one. Love these. I hope I can do justice by painting them because I'm not a good painter. I do sculpt a lot, but painting is just a little bit out of my domain. So all 3 frames are out. And now I think I will be removing these flowers. So first one is the daisy. And here we go, such beautiful daisies, the details, love these. Also, there is a tip. I will be adding some useful tips at the end of the video. You can put some oil, essential oil, onto these because these are hanging decorations. So when they're hanging, they will be giving beautiful fragrance of those essential oil if you're going to use. So this is a tip. You can do that with these beautiful flowers. So this is the snowdrop, and this is the one. It's beautiful. Again, such tiny details. And then on to the rose. Not gonna lie, because these were giving me a bit on the panic side because of the petals. I really don't want to break anything. So this is the reason the molds are really soft and friendly. So all the roses are out, and again they are beautiful as well. And now on to the difficult one, this angel. I need to demold that one. Fingers crossed, and let's see if I really don't want to break anything. And when you're demolding, it's my first time, so yeah, I can see there was a breakage. So it's fine. We will see what has been broken. Really carefully removing the wings, and don't want any breakage. But you know, one of the bunny ears got off, so yeah, I was a bit disheartened, but no worries, I can fix that. Just wanted to be out in one piece, but I want to show you that yeah, it do happens, not to worry. So in this way I will be showing you how I'm going to fix. So this Gorilla Glue works really well with jasminites and this casting powder. I do work, and if I get any sort of breakage, I use this Gorilla Glue. They are super amazing. So I have applied a little bit of this onto both sides, and now I will be using it to, as you can see that I'm applying it. So it's really strong. I have been using this glue for a long time for my jewelry items, other things. This is a perfect glue for a very strong bond. So yeah, it's going to take me a little bit of, I'm going to remove the gloves because sometimes gloves are a hurdle. So here we go. And after that I will leave this to dry. I'm just checking out that if it's in the right position. That's it. So that one is going to be dried, and now I have something really different to show you. Of course, these are hanging decorations, and I will be making 2 of them into a hanging decoration, but for this one I have something different in mind. You know that I need to do something different. My brain works like this way, so really I can't do anything. I need to make things difficult, but I'm just showing you. You need to make, you don't have to follow me, you just enjoy the process, or otherwise if you like the idea, you can do that. So I have taken a air dry clay, and this is a local brand from our Hobbycraft. It works really amazing as well. So I did warm up the clay in my hands. I'm sorry, I don't wear gloves when I'm working with clay because I need to feel the clay in my hands. So this is a baking paper, as so yeah, it's moving a little bit, but don't worry, it is not sticky. So now I'm going to see the size, and I will be cutting it accordingly. So it's been done and it's been cut. So on to the next step, and the next step is that I want to add some extra layer. So this is going to be the boundary. So if you have guessed, yes, I'm making a little trinket dish. So I'm putting on some of the water and then I'm just marking it, so in this way it sticks better. So all done now, and now I will be putting this onto the base. So it's done now, almost just a little bit of refining and just smoothing it up, and that's it, and I will leave this to dry. So after a few days it is all right now, and I will show you how it looks like. So this is how it looks like, and this is a trinket dish. I just wanted to make something different other than the hanging decoration. Now it's time to do the painting, and I will be doing a bit different with my style, what I had in my mind. Whenever I picture a snowdrop, they are a beautiful flower, but I think of a night scene, that the silver whitish snowdrops are, they are magical. I just love them. So now I will be using a spray paint. It's a quick drying spray paint. You can use acrylic paints. You can brush the black paint on the flowers on the, it's really because of I'm using black paint, is the reason is that it will spray paint, that it will reach everywhere without much effort. So I'm just picking up easy route. Now again, it's up to you, however you want to paint your your decoration. You can mix colors beforehand before pouring it into the mold. That is easy for you. If you want to do that, you can do that. It's up to you, whatever way you want to do. After spraying, I will leave these to dry. So meanwhile, other things are drying. I am working on the second one, the angel, and now you can see the air has been attached wonderfully. I am going to spray paint this one also. I'm using a rose gold by Krylon. Actually, I want a copper shade, so it's perfect. Because I'm working on all of these three kits, so you will be seeing me doing all of these. So I'm just simply spray painting, because this is all about spray painting this time. I'm showing you a quick way to paint your casting powder. And after that, I have this idea. This is a wooden drinking box, and I will be spray painting this one also. And I will leave this to dry. So we see you next day, and this is the next day. It's all right now, as you can see. And this is the idea, that I want to attach this one onto the wooden frame, and I'm actually going to do a painting a bit of different one. I'm going to give it a patina effect. So for this reason, I use the copper, and now on top I will be using this turquoise teal sort of shade, and I will be dapping it onto the angel. I'm going to give it a gold effect. So these are just few options that I had in my mind instead of going with the simple painting route. So this is how I will be dapping it. And then same onto the box. So it's on the messy side, but I just enjoy doing this sort of craft. So layer 1 is done. It's not still finished, but I am adding some more details, so I let this to dry before doing the second layer of other color. At the moment it's looking like this, and I want to add some details, so I took out my mold, and now I will be filling this with the air dry clay, because I want to put some details onto the trinket box. And with the help of a PVA glue, I'm just sticking it onto the wooden box. So my PVA glue is a bit on the stronger one. So here it is looking like now. So what I'm showing you here is that what I'm using to stick the angel onto this wooden box is, again, I'm using my Gorilla Glue. This is an all-rounder glue for all of my projects always. And on top of this, I will be using this air dry clay that I will be showing you. It's a epoxy air dry clay, so it dries rock hard. It's perfect for attaching and creating different things. It is a multimedia clay, and those of you that follow me and know what I do, they know that I use these clays a lot in my work. So just attaching a piece of this onto the wooden box, and then other one onto the angel. In between, I'm using the glue also. The clay is although really strong, but just for extra security, I'm doing that. And after that, I will be attaching it. So these are the snowdrops. I have some in my garden, so I just picked them. So now you have seen the snowdrops. I'm going to color these. Again, I'm going really simple. So this is the green color that I will be going for. Just I will be applying a little bit of this, and with my fingers I will be dapping this like this. So I want to keep it really easy. And after that, I will be applying this silver wax, gilding wax, onto the flowers. Instead of painting them white, I thought I'll just give them a silver gilding effect. So with the help of my fingers, I am very gently rubbing this onto the flowers. So I had a little bit of colors here and there, so that's why I am using my black brush, and I will be painting it all on the top. So this is how it looks like, really simple and unique. And I will leave this to dry. And for the holes, you can see that I have a mold of a small circular cabochons. So I poured some black resin, and I am using this as a decoration on both sides. So this is going to be drying. And on to the second one, these are roses. Again, I did black spray paint on both of them. So for daisies, let's see what I'm doing. So I will be doing them white. And after that, from the acrylic pot, I will be using the green. So I will be coloring all the leaves and stems. So it's all done now, and I will be doing something different to the center. So I have taken this golden alcohol ink by Pinata. So I will be taking a little bit, and I will be adding details into the center. Instead of painting yellow, I will be using a golden color. So as soon as I applied the golden, it is giving something beautiful, vintage sort of old picture vibes. And then a little bit of detailing onto the sides of the leaves like this, just tiny here and there. So this is something that's coming to my mind. As I told you that I am no painter, I just go with the easy way. That looks good, that's it. And onto these roses, I want to do justice to them. So I'm using this color by Lumiere. These are amazing brand of colors that I have for my earlier projects. So it works really well. So I'm just taking out some onto the piece of paper, and now with the helpful brush and my hands, I will be applying this onto the roses. These are really vibrant colors. So you can really use the colors in the kit. It's really up to you. I'm just going a bit on a different route with these decorations, as you already know that. So this is how I am applying it. And after that, I have mixed some shades of green. I have taken acrylic from the kit, and then some the folklore one earlier I mixed it. So I'm using that for painting the leaves of the roses. So all done now, and I will leave this to dry and on to the third project. So I have done other two, and for this one I am actually doing the same thing. I'm using a brown oil paint and I'm just rubbing it onto all of the frames like this. So it's again, this is all the preference. It's really up to you whatever way you want to paint these. I'm just doing it my way and I'm just showing you. So I have applied the oil paint and I'm just filling it up, and after that, when I'm applied, I will be using a wet wipe and I will be removing the excess of the oil paint so that all the details comes out. And I'm going for a aged effect here. So already you can see that a lot of work is done here, and I'm just coloring the eyes. So I think it's done now. I don't want to touch it anymore, but I will be adding some tiny details. So these are the other two. And I will be doing a little bit of paintings onto their clothing and little bit of more details. But before that, I want to do the frames, and for that I am using my gilding glue. So I will be applying this on all around the frames like this. And after this I will be leaving it to dry for a few hours. So after a few hours, it's all dry now, it's sticky. So I'm going to use some gold foil. So on all of these frames I will be using different sort of foils. On this one I'm using a combination of gold and silver, so just to give them a little bit of different touch from each other's, I'm doing that. So this is how it looks like, and one of them is copper, one is gold, and one is a mixture of golden and silver. And she has a beautiful earring that I have to highlight. So just as I told you that I'm going to give it a bit color, so I'm just applying a little bit of this color onto the fabric that is on the top of this lady. As I explained, that these molds are really tiny, but they have a lot of details, so it is taking me some time to finish them all. So the painting is done, and now I am applying the magnets on the back of all of these three magnets, actually pictures. So here we go, it's really simple, and I will be putting this on all of the three. So all done now, let's see the final look. So this is the final look of the angel that I told you that I'm going to patina it, and it is looking really beautiful, aged angel. And this is the final look of the effect that I wanted to go for. You can see the tiny details that I added, and I added a little bit of flower in the center onto the trinket box. So these are extra decorations. These are really up to you, whatever way you want to decorate. I was giving you some ideas on what to do with the kits that you get from them, something different. So all in all, this is the back side, and this is a wooden trinket box. I just love this one. It came out just I was thinking. And these are the frames. So one is a trinket box and other two are for hanging, and I told you that you can put some essential oil on the top of these flowers so they can have a unique touch. All of them turned out to be unique and different. So just showing you how you can use your trinket box. You can put whatever you want to put it inside. It's a jewelry box or your stash box, a little bit of money to put in. So many options. I just gave you an idea. When I got this mold, I thought that I will be going to make this. So it's something happened. So these are the cute magnets. They are perfect for your fridge, or you want to put them onto the notice board, whatever way you like them to be used. They are unique and I just love them. So this is for today. I hope you like them. This was a long project and I try to squeeze as much information as I can on showing you what you can do with all of these kits. So I hope you like them, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share, and all the details of these kits will be in my description. So also a discount code if you like to treat yourself. So like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.